Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Amzad Victoria Ayano, the CEO of Victor Designs International. So today I would like to teach us on how to make a school bag. Okay, that's 3 compartment school bag. Okay, that's the first space. Okay, the second space, can you see it? Okay, and the third space is that's the main space. Okay, and also this school bag can be used by an adult or a secondary school student. You can also make the one for primary school. So the materials needed in making the school bag, you need your school bag adjuster. That's what I use for the handle and school bag adjuster. The small one and the big one, you need zip teeth, you need hose because I'm piping it. So the piping is not a nickel piping. Okay, you need foam, you need lining. Okay, you also need leather. I'm using stock leather for it. Okay, so I'm also using the lining that I'm using is a waterproof lining. So we'll move to the measurement of the bag. So can you see what I'm doing right now? So on your leather you measure 13 inches. If you're making it for small students, you are using 12. You can use 12, you can use 11. So I'm using 13 inches. Okay, 13 inches. So I'm using 13 inches by 17 inches. That's 13 by 17 inches. That's what I'm using. Okay, so I hope you can see what I'm doing by 17 inches. Okay, so the next thing to do is to shape you just fold the two edges together. You measure 1.5 by 1.5 and just cuff it. Okay, so for the side you measure it round. You measure the main body round. You measure it round, so that will give you the side. Okay, so after measuring it round, so it depends on how you want it to be wide. You can make it, the wideness can be, for example, if the total side is 50, okay, if the total side is 58, for example, if it's 58, you can make it 58 by 4 inches, 58 by 7 inches. It depends on how wideness you want it, and then you're gonna divide it into two, because there will be a part whereby you sew the zip cloth on while the other one will be under. Okay, and if you want the school bag to have a longer, there's some school bag that you want it to have a big belt handle. So it is where you were joining the two zip sides together that you're gonna fix the long and okay. So now to cut these are the side. Can you see it? So for the zip cloth, okay, so you divide it into two. You divide the one that you're sewing the zip cloth on, you divide it into two. Okay, I hope you can see what I'm doing. So you cut the foam for the side, that's for the one under. So the handle I measure 4.5 inches by 16 inches for the handle. So I cut out 2 of it and I put foam. Okay, so for the side, I'm cutting out. You can see the way I'm fixing it. I've already cut it out. So what you just do is that okay, can you see what I'm doing? I'm trying to fix the main body is the first one, that's the 17 by 13 inches, while the second one I measured 3 inches for the first one to get the second part, and I measure 2 inches for the second one to get the, can you see? So 3 inches at the top and 1.5 inches at the side, 2.5 inches at the top of the second one, and 1.5 inches at the 1 inches at the side. Okay, that's how to get it. And I cut out the lining for each part, so I will still show you the picture of how I got this one, how I get this one. So this is it. Can you see it? Lining for each part has lining, because the lining is the one that will serve as the divider. You know, you can sew the one that you don't need to cut out the leather, you just cut extra leather. But this one, from one leather we're getting 3 space. Okay, can you see it? So I first of all measured, can you see, 3 inches by 1.5 inches on the both sides. So I measured it and I later shaped it. Okay, can you see it? I cut it out. Okay, I hope you can see what I'm doing. So that's where I marked. Okay, so that's what I'm doing right now. I hope you're getting what I'm saying. Okay, this is the main body measurement. Okay, so can you see it? That's the first part. Okay, the second part I'll measure also now. Now we'll start fixing the zip cloth on each part. Okay, that's what I'm doing. The first part is where we're fixing the zip cloth on right now. Okay, that's the first part, the main body. Okay, please, you may need to watch this video and watch it again for you to get it. Okay, so the first part is where we're fixing the zip cloth. As we're fixing the zip cloth, we also fix the lining. Okay, can you see it? So the second part, can you see it? The first part and the second part head is where the zip cloth will stay. So please, you need to watch the video while we fix the zip cloth on each part of the bag. So you can send in your questions. Okay, you can send in your questions to me, and after doing the practical you can also send it to me on my WhatsApp. You can also drop your comment on my Facebook. You can also drop your comment on my YouTube channel, and also don't forget to follow me on my Facebook. And you can also follow me. Don't also forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And for the returnees, thank you so much. If you have not subscribed, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I'll be dropping different videos now on the channel. Okay, and if you have not, after subscribing, don't only subscribe, click on the notification bell so that you can be notified whenever I post a new video. Okay, can you see? So that's what we're doing right now. We're working on the zip cloth part, and after that we also fix their lining. I hope you can see what I'm doing. So I'm fixing the zip cloth on each part. Okay, can you see it? So this is how the zip cloth will be. Okay, so you fix the zip teeth on each part. You know, it's 3 compartments. So the back will have 2 compartments, while the main body, that makes it the 3. So you fix your zip teeth. You can use one. If you don't have, you can use 1 zip teeth, and if you can use 2. I always prefer to use 2. Okay, so after that, now you fix the lining. We're sewing the lining on it. Okay, can you see it? So you sew the lining on each part after sewing the zip cloth. After sewing the lining, you also tape it. Okay, I hope you can see what I'm doing. So I use this video also to train my apprentice on how to make a video. Okay, so it's only the voiceover that I did. I hope you can see. Okay, so that's just it. Can you see it? So now we're getting the inner space. Can you see it? Wow. So that's how to get the space with the lining. So the next one now, we're sewing the lining on it also. Okay. So you need to take your time to measure the lining. Okay, and sew it gently. You don't need to rush yourself. So don't think that, okay, oh, since this one is rushing, you know, there's a video and we have to fast forward it. Okay, so you take your time. So the second person is the one that is coming now. Okay, I hope you can see as they are switching. Okay. So now after sewing, you need to top stitch. Okay, that's what she's doing now. She's top stitching it. Okay. So now you sew the lining, the main body, you sew the lining and the foam together. Okay, so you first of all sew it together. So after sewing it together, the next thing, you trim the excess part. So this is the undo. You sew the lining and the undo together. Then you use your taping to tape it round. That's for the undo. That's what she's doing right now. There's the second person. Okay. So now she's taping it round. You tape it round. You do the same thing on the second part also. So now we're done with the taping. So the next thing to do now is to, we want to continue with the sewing of the lining. So after sewing it, we want to fix the undo. You first of all look for the middle of the bag. You look for the middle of the school bag. You measure 1 inch up from both sides. That's where you fix your short handle. Okay, so you fix your short handle there and you place the, now this is me. I'm the one that I'm sewing now. Okay, so so you fix it and you put your belt to cover the nakedness. Okay, that's how to fix the handle on the school bag. Can you see it? So we'll do the sewing now. Okay, now she's continuing with the sewing. So can you see it? Okay, that's good. Thing to do now is that we're going to fix the zip clothes. So that's what we want to fix now. You fix the zip clothes on it. I'm mixing blue. You can use the same color. You can use black. You can use any color of your choice. So I'm using royal blue on it. Okay, so can you see it? So this is it. I only measured 1.5 inches. You can divide the school bag zip flap into 2 equal parts, but I am using 1.5 inches on one side and the other one is 3.5 inches. The wideness of the zip flap is 5 inches that I used. Okay, so can you see it, what I'm doing? So now I want to fix I've already fixed the first part of the zip close. So I want to fix the lining to cover it. Okay, let's go. So that's what I'm doing right now. Okay, I fix the lining, so I will turn it and now top stitch the zip close. So I'm top stitching, so you make sure you press it down very well. Top stitch, top stitch, top stitch. Okay, that's what I'm doing. Hope you can see. Hope you understand to this point. And don't forget to share my video. Don't forget to invite your friends and families, any bag makers to come and watch this video. And for my students on Telegram, don't forget to drop your practical work. Don't forget to post it on the Telegram. Okay. So now I will turn it, the lining, and just sew it straight down. So that's what I'm doing. Just straight down. That's all. So now you're going to fix your zip teeth. I'm using 2 zip teeth on it. So after fixing your zip teeth, can you see it? Then you sew the both parts, that's the down part and this zip flap together with each other. Can you see what I'm doing? Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm trying to trim all the excess parts on the both sides. So this is the down part. Now I put a foam at the down part, so you just sew it straight on the both sides with the lining, foam lining and leather. So if you have not joined my online training, that's on Telegram, kindly contact me to join, whereby you learn minimum of 50 designs. The latest design, you have a full video. Okay, so can you see what I'm doing? Next thing to do now is to look for the middle of the bags, but before that you need to sew the lock on the handle and also the side. Can you see? So that's what I'm trying to do right now. Okay, so I hope you can see what I'm doing. And also, like I said, if you have not joined my Telegram training, you are really missing a lot, whereby you learn all aspects of bag making. All aspects, I mean all aspects. Once you're able to get all the bags that I have on my Telegram training, those 50, minimum of 50 design, once you're able to get them, I can assure you that there is no bag that you won't be able to make. Do you understand? There is no bag that you won't be able to make. So don't forget to contact me on my number. You can chat me, and also I will add you to the group training. The fee is not much. It's normal. It's just 5,000 naira, Nigerian naira. Okay, 5,000 naira for 50 design. You get the video on your Telegram. Okay, that's where we have our 50 power pack video. Thank you so much for joining. Waiting for your message. Okay. So I'm fixing the handle for the school bag on the handle, the lock. That's the adjuster. So that's what I'm doing. So fixing the belt that will come from the side to the handle. So that's what I'm fixing. So from the down part, I measure 2 inches to fix it. Next thing to do now is to trim the main body equally. After trimming it very well, after sewing this part, you may not get 17 inches long any longer. Can you see it? It's no longer the same length with the back. Okay, so you measure. Can you see? You measure extra leather. You can measure depending on the inches that is left after you sewing it. So you measure extra leather and join it. That's why you always see joining. Okay, you see some join. When you see some ready-made bags, you see some join. You'll be like, what? Why did they join it? This is the reason why they always join it. So this is what I'm using. I'm trying to sew lining also on it. So after sewing this, I'll join it. Okay, can you see it? So I'm joining it to make the bag to be, the length of the bag to be equal with the other part. So you make sure you trim it very well. Okay. So that's what I'm doing. So after joining this part, you make sure you tape it Make sure you tape it. The neatness of your work, that's the finishing, really matters. You use your lighter to knit it, and also always tape some naked parts of it. Okay. So that's what I'm doing. I've already done that. I've taped it. Can you see it? Very cool. Okay, so next thing to do now, can you see it? I want to sew now I'm using royal blue to tape it. So I'm sewing the belt, the piping inside a leather. I'm not doing a naked taping. So I'm covering the piping with leather. I'm not doing naked piping. Okay, the piping whereby you see the piping showing, no, this one won't show. So this is the best way to do your own piping. Okay, first of all, sew it on, you can measure 1 inch or 1.5 inches. Okay, then you sew it there. Also, so you just sew it round. Sew it round. You can start from the middle, then sew it round. You make sure you trim the excess part. I forgot to trim the excess part while making the video, so you make sure you trim the excess part before sewing it, even though I will still trim it later. So you sew it round, and you need to do it carefully. Okay. Now we want to fix the zip flap on it on the main body. So you look for the middle of the bag and look for the middle of the zip flap. Okay, from zip to zip part. So you notch it on the both sides. Okay, make sure you set it very well. So after notching it, then to sew it, you place the middle to the middle, then you sew it round. After sewing it round, you need to tape it. You tape it round. After sewing each part, you tape it round. Okay, so after doing that, you sew the other part also on the bag. I hope you understand what I just said now. So I'm sewing it round. After sewing it round, you tape it. After taping, you also sew the other part of the bag. After doing that, you turn it out. After turning it out, you start carrying your bag, or you go and sell it, okay, or you go and deliver it to your customer. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to drop your comment, okay, and don't forget to share our video. Don't forget to like. You can also join the community, the membership on this channel, whereby you subscribe to the membership. You'll be getting all our videos, full videos on it for free. That's as a member. Once you subscribe to the member, you'll be getting our 100% videos. Okay, thank you.